Let's see. Do you see my screen? Okay. So do you see my screen now? All right. Just with this, I'm going to maximize. Okay, so I'm going to discuss in this video. I'm going to discuss about the statistical testing. So this topic is one of the topics that very easy to confuse, and also one of the very high topics. So I can guarantee that if we have the biostatistics or epidemiology questions, then this will be probably one of the highest topic, high still topics. Okay, so if you but this many of the books, and then even the first aid book, even the up to date, like and the many other resources, biostat resources or the epidemiology resources, this they explains very confusing manner. Okay, so I simplified these questions in very easy format. Okay, so just listen carefully, and then you will be just you will be ace all kind of this kind of the hypothesis testing. So if you listen carefully in this the video, then you will be really golden. Okay, let me just draw the 2x2 table. Okay, so drawing this 2x2 table correctly will make your life much easier. Okay, this is hypothesis testing. Okay, so what do we draw in normally? 2x2 table, 2x2 contingency table. We draw this thing like exposure here, and then outcome here, then outcome positive, negative, and then true positive, false positive, and false negative, true negative, right? Do exactly the same thing. I have no idea why other books and even the first aid make this like they switch the rows and try to make this the table very complicated. So just draw the same table as is, and then label it this way: H1, H0, H1, H0. Okay. So what this means is that this is the truth, and then this is a testing. Okay, so how come it's not showing right there? Supposed to be showing. I'm not. Yeah, right there. Okay, so so what this means is that if the H0 simply means the same, H1 simply means there is effect. What does that mean? So H0 same means that if you test a new drug, and then the new drug and then old drug, basically same. There's no additional effect. And then H1 effect means that the new drug works better than old drug. Okay, that's a simple term. Okay, so what happened is that if the test came out to be H1, and then you label it here, the so false negative, exactly same thing, true negative, false positive, the true positive, right? And then you the label it is here, beta, alpha, 1 minus beta, 1 minus alpha, right? And then this is power, and this is a significant level. And this is the type 2, type 1. That's all you need. Okay. So what that means is that there's a little bit of lag here between what I write and then the what's shown in the video. So a little bit sorry about that. I don't know why, but there's a little bit of a delay in there. So hopefully it will appear very soon. I don't know, but so this is what you all. This is the only thing you need. Okay, so what happens is that so if you uh if they conduct the testing, okay, or clinical trial or whatever the testing they do that, and then they conclude. That's the important thing because yeah, there we go. Okay, conclude thing is important. For instance, if they mention about okay, they believes. So for instance, like the researcher believes, or if they say the power was like 20%, or set the uh, significant level, those are usually kind of meaningless. Okay, don't get tripped on this one. Okay, so what I mean is that just look for the word that conclude. So what's the result of the study? Okay, so that's important thing. Okay, if they conclude there is no there's a like basically same. So same. This means that there exists. Okay, so it's same means that the new drug and then old drug are same effect, no additional effect, right? Then H0 is a test result, right? So what does this mean? H0 is test result, meaning that the test result saying that the new drug and then old drug has a no difference, right? But this does not mean the truth is H1 or H0. We don't know yet. Okay, so this is a very important point that you need to know. The test results say that there's no difference, meaning simply that just what simply this means is that this the H0 row, so second row is true. Okay, so don't test result is a test result say H0, meaning that the test result say there's no difference between the new drug and then the old drug. There's a test result say there is no improvement or something like that, right? So that means that H0 low is what the test results say. It doesn't mean that there's a we don't know whether H1 is true, H0 is true. The way you find out is in the question stem. Question stem say when the H1 is true, or when there when in fact there is a effect, or there is no difference, no difference. They are all this is a this kind of things. When you see this kind of things, that's the truth. Okay, so or even they sometimes they don't even have these questions. I mean this part, and then they might have only this part. What errors he made? So that's the only clue. Then what does this mean? What errors he made? That means that, oh, there is an error. There is an error, right? So what kind of error can you have if this test results say the second row? The only error you can have is a type 2 error, because this is type 2 error. Then the answer automatically has to be type 2. Because you cannot make type 1 error, because type 1 error is in the first row, right? So you can only error you can make is type 2. Or if they say what error he avoid, that means that he didn't make any error, right? So what does that mean? What if that question is asking like this? That means he made the right conclusion. Conclusion is he made the H0 as a conclusion, right? And then he didn't make any mistake. that means H0 is the conclusion, and the truth is H0. So that's why he didn't make any mistake, right? So then we are automatically say, oh, he correctly identified the H0 when H0 is true. Okay, so that's how you solve the questions. So don't trip on the question. The reason that these questions are very, very difficult is that they don't use the like, kind of regular terminology. So they use like, usually they say fail to reject and then fail to identify. When there's a true, when there's uh, the significant the effect, but they incorrectly identified or failed to the reject or failed to accept. They all kind of different terminologies. So don't trip on that. So only focus on the whether he concluded his second row or he concluded the first row. Whether they say okay, there he concluded that the result reveal that there's no effect, no difference, or results say that the drug has a significant effect. And then when they say also say that when the truth is that the drug and the old drug and new drug has no difference, or there's a, like the truth is there's the difference, something like this. Okay, so identifying whether how they concluded and then what's the truth from the question stem will make your life much easier to solve this type of questions. Okay, so hopefully this helps. And then the sorry about the little delay in like the lag in the when I write in the showing in the screen. Okay, all right. Hopefully this helps. Bye bye. And then I will go for other type of the topics in the another videos. Thank you.